What if everything you thought you knew about success, power, and even morality was wrong? Imagine this. You're faced with a world that demands ruthless competition, constant self-promotion, and calculated risk-taking. It's a world where the good guys often finish last and where the darkest personalities seem to rise to the top, while everyone else is left behind. Today, we're diving deep into the secret weapon behind those who win at all costs: the dark triad: narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. We all have these traits, whether we like it or not. Most of us are trained to suppress them from a young age. We're told narcissism is bad. We're taught that manipulation is a vice. We're conditioned to fear and avoid psychopathy, associating it with the worst of humanity. But what if embracing these dark traits actually holds the key to achieving true power in a world that rewards only the ruthless? Let's talk about it, starting with narcissism, but not the kind you're used to hearing about. It's easy to dismiss narcissism as vanity, arrogance, and a thirst for attention. But behind the mask of self-obsession lies the driving force of innovation. Take Steve Jobs, for example. Widely regarded as a visionary, but let's be honest, he was a narcissist. Jobs didn't just want to create products. He wanted to reshape the world in his image. And he did. The truth? Narcissists don't just crave admiration, they thrive on it. It fuels their ambition, drives their creativity, and allows them to take risks that others would shy away from. Think about the time he rejected conventional norms to push Apple's brand to unimaginable heights. That self-confidence that others saw as arrogance? It's exactly what propelled him to revolutionize the tech world. This isn't about being a self-absorbed egomaniac. This is about using self-belief to push boundaries. Narcissism, when harnessed, can be the fuel that turns dreams into world-shaking realities. Now, let's dive into Machiavellianism, a word often linked to political scheming, manipulation, and the exploitation of others. But here's the twist. Machiavellians are strategic masterminds. They're not just playing the game, they're rewriting the rules. Think of political leaders who've maneuvered their way through systems to gain power. People like Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, or Vladimir Putin, whose political acumen has kept him in power for decades. Machiavellianism is all about calculation, long-term planning, and understanding human behavior at its core. They know when to act, when to stay quiet, and most importantly, when to strike. Machiavellians understand that life is a game, and the people who thrive in the game are the ones who can see beyond the immediate and play for the long term. Success isn't about being liked. It's about being respected, feared, and most importantly, undefeated. Machiavellians don't hesitate to manipulate situations if it means they can take control. Let's talk about psychopathy, the most chilling of the dark triad traits. It's often seen as the mark of a true villain, the cold, heartless individual who's willing to destroy anyone in their path. But here's what you might not know. Psychopaths are also the most effective under pressure. In the cutthroat world of business, psychopathy is associated with level-headed decision-making under stress, charismatic leadership, and decisiveness in high-stakes situations. Think about someone like Elon Musk. His ability to boldly launch ventures like SpaceX and Tesla despite constant failure and opposition? That's psychopathy at work. Not in the traditional sense of violence or danger, but in terms of fearlessness and emotional detachment. Psychopaths can disengage from fear when others crumble under pressure. This ability to stay cool in the most intense moments makes them invaluable in situations that demand quick, tough decisions. It's not about being evil, it's about survival and achieving what others deem impossible. We live in a society that demonizes these traits. We're told narcissism is selfishness, Machiavellianism is deceit, and psychopathy is a mental disorder. But in truth, these traits aren't inherently bad. They're simply misunderstood and often mislabeled as dangerous. The truth is, when harnessed correctly, the dark triad traits can be a force for extraordinary success. They are tools, powerful, effective, and strategic tools for those who are willing to use them to break free from societal constraints and redefine what it means to be successful. This is a world that punishes failures and rewards those who know how to win. And to win, you must understand the game, play the game, and manipulate the rules to your advantage. You may find yourself asking, if these traits are so powerful, why aren't more people using them? Well, the truth is, they are. It's just that society doesn't want you to know about it. So here's the real question. Are you ready to take control of your own life? To harness the power of narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy to reshape your reality? Because the truth is, you already have these traits within you. You've felt the urge to assert your dominance, to manipulate your surroundings, to push aside your emotions when it gets tough. What if these impulses weren't your weaknesses, but your greatest strengths waiting to be unlocked? The most successful people in history didn't follow the rules, they broke them. They weren't afraid to play dirty, and they embraced their dark sides to achieve greatness. Now it's your turn. Embrace your inner power. Harness the dark triad. Break free from societal constraints, because the future belongs to those who dare to succeed at all costs.